"What's wrong with you?" he cried. "Bringing another person here? That's enough." I grabbed the freak by his neck. "You leave her alone or I will have to use this chakra blade." "I'm sorry," Zoe murmured, cupping her red cheek. "Max isn't an AIDS." I thought it was okay. Ihaka did not try to struggle out of my grasp. I thought perhaps Ihaka wanted somebody to hold him back from doing something unforgivable. Bringing somebody here is dangerous. You know that. Even if he isn't an AIDS. Why did you do it? Tears started to form in Zoe's eyes. Shakily, she started to say, "I wanted to see the birds." I have never seen birds before. Ihaka seemed to have calmed down for the most part. I still kept a grip on him just in case it was a ploy. For now, it seemed Ihaka wanted to hear Zoe out. The sun was nowhere near setting, Zoe continued, refusing to look up at them. "I thought if I was quick I could see a feather. Hear the song." I never got further than the edge of the city. I was grabbed when a van drove by. All the color drained out of Ihaka's face. "Let me go," he whispered, trying to loosen my grip on him. "Let me go." I let him go. Ihaka fell to his knees, grabbing Zoe by the shoulders. "You were grabbed?" he said in disbelief. "Did they harm you?" "Did they?" He struggled to find the words. "Do anything to you?" Zoe shook her head. "They broke my arm when I resisted. Threw me in the back. That's where I found Spendilten." Ihaka twisted his head to me. I said nothing as Ihaka gave him a condescending glare. Ihaka turned back to Zoe. "Spendilten woke up. And we escaped." "All right," Ihaka said, trying very obviously to keep his anger down. "But why did you bring him back here? He can take care of himself." I had been wondering that myself. Although I was very grateful to find the friend the moment I woke up, I was never really sure of the girl's true intentions. In a city full of men, even for someone with no book smarts should surely know the dangers of men. Zoe's answer explained it all. I was lonely. And that was it. All the anger Ihaka had stored up inside of him slowly drained away. I watched as Ihaka's face relaxed and the fire died out. In a sense, he was more of a brother. Was he? Without another word, he pulled the young girl into a hug. "I'm so sorry," he whispered. "I'm sorry that it has to be like this, but if I stayed, it'll draw too much attention." "What about Max?" Zoe pulled back, motioning her head towards him. "Can't he stay?" I was actually going to say no. Now that I knew Zoe wasn't alone in the city, I could leave without worrying about her. Ihaka seemed like a smart enough kid. Besides being one of them the pure evil, that might actually work in their favor, as they may not hurt them as Ihaka is one of them. I didn't plan to be on any longer than a few hours. To be continued.